Going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is Tyler Weeb from Pro Physique, and today we're going to go over some tips to stay on track while you're traveling. Alright, welcome back, everybody. I hope you are doing well. You all had a fantastic long weekend. Doing it is whatever you do. So today I want to talk about staying on track while traveling. So I think, as we all know, when you diet, life does not stop for you. Unfortunately, wouldn't that be fantastic? Hey guys, you know what? I'm gonna be dieting. Let's just stop with everything. Let me lose my weight and then we'll get back to real life. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out that way, and so we have to find ways and come up with ways to keep us on track so that we can continue to progress and reach our goals. And frankly, a lot of people travel. They're either traveling for vacation, although, I wouldn't recommend dieting when you know you have a vacation coming up soon, but it does happen, as well as traveling for work. That happens for a lot of people. We travel, we have to go places. Not everything is maybe in our comfort zone. And so maybe we get a little scared and we get off track, we lose some progress, and then if you travel a lot, it can be really detrimental to your progress. And so what are some things that you can do that you can make sure that you are doing to ensure your success while you travel when you are dieting? When you reverse, it's a little bit different. If you are really deep into a reverse, you're probably not gonna have to worry about this too much, but you can still apply some of these things to help you out along the way, because these are definitely some of the things that I like to employ when I'm traveling, and whether I'm reversing or I'm dieting. All right, so one of the biggest ones, or I guess two biggest ones, I guess they go hand in hand, is research ahead of time to find a gym. All right, I don't know how many times people are like, well, there's no gym. I'm like, well, you're going to a city, right? Yeah, most cities have gyms, and depending on how big the city is, there's a lot of them, and a good chance that there's going to be one within walking distance of you. Now, whether you are staying at an Airbnb or a hotel, this still works, right? You should still be able to find a gym within 10, 15 minutes walking distance, and that's what I recommend. Try and find something that's not too far away, and that you don't feel like you're really taking a lot of time out of your day to get there. So what I'll do is I'll research ahead of time. All right, I'll have the address of where we're staying, gyms near me, boom, find one. Most of them are gonna either have a few, 3-day pass or the day drop in, boom, right? So gym is covered, right? That's gonna be very important, because to continue in our fat loss progress, we wanna make sure that we are training hard to help with that caloric deficit and that stimulus, all right? So that's gonna be the biggest one. 2, and now this one kind of branches off just a little bit here with the options that you could have afforded to you, and this is going to be covering food. So obviously food is going to be very, very important to this process. We need to be in a calorie deficit. You just can't rely a whole lot on the unknown when it comes to dieting. You have to be, for the most part, 95%, 98%, even when you're traveling, in control of what and how much you're eating. So a couple ways you can go about this. Me personally, I really like Airbnbs. I will pretty much never stay in a hotel. I'll always stay at Airbnb. What do Airbnbs have? Kitchens. Whether it's a single room, a full place, they're gonna have a kitchen. A lot of hotel rooms are not. So I would always recommend staying in an Airbnb. 1, they're probably gonna be cheaper. 2, they're actually probably a lot nicer for the most part. And 3, they have a kitchen. So right there, you are saving yourself a ton of work. Yes, you are going to have to put in the work to prepare the food when you get there, but you are taking away pretty much the whole unknown portion of the trip of eating. Because there you can, again, cities, they have grocery stores, right? You can go to the grocery store when you get in, grab, a lot of simple foods. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. It might be boring for the weekend, but it gets the job done. And that's what the whole point of this, right? It's all about doing what you have to do to get to where you want to go at this point. And so we're not worried about, having these fun foods while we're traveling and practicing, this crazy flexible dieting when you're on a diet. No, it's probably gonna be pretty boring. It's gonna be chicken, ground beef, potatoes, rice, whatever, super boring, but again, it gets the job done, right? So if you're in an Airbnb and it has a kitchen, which they all do, I don't think I've met one or been in one that hasn't had one yet, grocery store, prepare your own food, bring it with you, bring containers, etc., stuff like that. Okay, so that's option 1. Option 2, meal prep service. So something like Icon Meals can be amazing. They will deliver to where you are staying, and it is pre-packaged meals with the macros. All you need is a microwave, boom, warm it up, you've got your meal. Pretty tasty. So you can do this, if you just literally don't have time to spend maybe cooking on this business trip. You're just in meetings the whole day, the whole time, everything. I would definitely then recommend like something like a meal prep service like Icon Meals that can just, 2 minutes and you've got a meal. Something like that. I don't know how long you need to put it in the microwave for, but it's not very long is the point. And they're ready to go, and that's really, really simple. Right? So all of these things combined, they can play a huge role in keeping you on track while you are traveling, whether it's for business, etc. Right? You have that gym within walking distance. Even if you're in a hotel, they're at least for the most part going to have something. And so as long as you can get your cardio in and you can get a somewhat varied workout in, it may not be 100% on the plan, but you're still training hard and you're still getting something done, that's going to be huge. And then grocery stores and a kitchen with an Airbnb, or even if you're in a hotel room with a kitchen, or if you just don't have time, or you get stuck in a hotel, you don't really have a choice, you can easily have those meal prep services sent right to you, right? And then that way you are in control of everything, you are continuing to make progress, and you're doing what you need to do to get done. Right? It may not be the most fun, people may question you, but remember your goals, what you're trying to accomplish, and the more control you can have over things while you are traveling, the better control you're going to have over your progress. Okay guys, that's going to be everything for today. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions that you would like to see answered in future videos, go ahead, leave those down below. I'd be more than happy to answer those, and have a great rest of your day.